Hello, Falcon fans, and welcome to Falcon Weekly here on BGSUFalcons.com. I'm Evan Pivnik, joined today, as always, by the head coach of the Bowling Green Falcons, Chris Bergeron. Coach, thanks for joining me.
As always, thanks for having me.
Split this weekend series with Miami, a ranked team. How would you say your team played this weekend?
I'd say we played pretty good. There was some definite lapses in our play. I don't think either second period was very good. And when I say that, with us, it's usually not an effort thing. It's usually more of an execution thing, our play with the puck. And it got sideways Friday night here for sure. And Sunday, I do think Miami's answer to the first period Sunday and our answer to the first period, which was a 1-1 tie, were way different. They came out and scored early on the power play, and that kind of set the tone for the second period. So I think both third periods were pretty good, where we were able to right the ship a little bit, but we want to be a little more consistent from start to finish. And we want to execute at a higher level, in particular with the puck. But ultimately, I thought it was a good weekend.
Sophomore Kevin Dufour had 3 goals in the 2 games over this weekend. What did you see improvement-wise in his game from last season to the beginning of this season?
Well, he scored. The end of last season, he was scoring. He was more involved in the offense. He's a guy that wants to be involved offensively. He wants to score goals. He's capable of doing that. Obviously, he's had a little bit of touch with 3 goals this past weekend. So it's nice to see him continuing with that confidence, because I think with Kevin, it's a confidence thing. And feeling good about yourself, feeling good about your game is something that we all want. And I think right now he's on top of it. I don't think he's doing anything a whole lot different than he was doing at his best last year. He's a good skater. He's a guy that can be strong on the puck down below the tops of the circles. And like I said, he's got a knack to score goals. So right now he's got a little bit of the hot stick going, and that's good for him, because I know that's something that he really wants to contribute with, is scoring.
And 2 of his goals came on the power play, 3 for 11 this weekend on the power play. Something last year that you said as a goal for the season is 20%. How would you feel that your team got off to a good power play start?
I actually thought of the 11 power play opportunities we had, we probably had 8 or 9 pretty darn good ones. I mean, as you said, 3 resulted in goals. I can think of 1 on Sunday in the third period that was just a really poor 2 minutes for us. I think we had to break it out 6 or 7 times, which is not very good in a 2-minute span. That means you're not creating zone time, which you want to create on the power play. But I thought for the most part our guys did a nice job. And it's young people, like Nolan's running the one and Mark Friedman's running the other. And to see those guys feeling comfortable up there is a good thing. And obviously the power play is going to be huge for us. And I would say right now, with a quick snapshot of 11 opportunities, it's been pretty good.
You mentioned Nolan Valu, freshman, obviously, named the Pizza Hut Male Athlete of the Week for his 4 assists on 5 goals. What does he bring to the lineup that you noticed?
Well, first and foremost, he can really skate. He's a guy that stands out just because of the way he moves out there. And then what he showed was his play with the puck's pretty good too. The play he made to Mark Friedman for the second goal on Sunday was a pretty special play. And other than that, it was really just Nolan doing what he does, and that's distributing the puck when it's there and skating with it when it's there. So what a lot of people don't know, yes, Nolan was with us last year. He practiced with us for the second half of last year. But he hasn't played in a game in 18 months, and for him to jump in, he had Simon Fraser last week for sure, but to play Miami and play the minutes he played this past weekend, it's pretty impressive. He's a young guy still trying to figure things out, but the tools he has, like I say, with the skating and his vision and his puck skills, are something that we think bring a whole bunch to the table, and we're excited to see where he can go with that.
Just to wrap up here, this weekend playing against University of Alabama Huntsville, what does the team need to do in order to come out with hopefully 4 points this weekend?
We need to play our game. We need to get to our game early on Friday night and stay at that level and stay at that game until the end of the game Saturday night. That's not going to change with who we play, Evan. We're not going to get caught up in where Alabama finished last season, where Alabama was picked to finish this year. They came into our rink and they beat us last year, and they deserve to win. And we have to find a way to get to our game as early and as often as possible. And like I said, that's going to start Friday night. So it's the road trip's not an issue. It's not one of the longer ones. It is long compared to what the old travel used to be, but we're going to be there plenty of time Thursday. There'll be lots of time to rest. It'll be a mental challenge to have ourselves ready to go. And again, that doesn't really change with our opponent. We're looking forward to it. You know, sometimes getting on the road is not a bad thing and creates a little team bonding, if you will. And it's a big weekend for us as we get into league play early in the year. And we're excited for the opportunity.
Well, Coach, I appreciate the time and best luck this weekend.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.